With the PlanetWatch project completely dead, I started searching around for other DePIN projects where I could repurpose the air quality devices. That's when I discovered that Fry had a BYOD license that allowed you to onboard these devices and earn the Fry token in exchange for that data. Even though this was a solid option, I still kept my eyes open for another opportunity, and that's when I found Ambient. Ambient is a somewhat new DePIN project. They're actually a reboot of PlanetWatch. They raised over $2 million in funding, and what they're trying to do is take another shot at what PlanetWatch couldn't do, which is to become the world's largest decentralized network for environmental sensors and ambient data. This time the team does seem a little bit more experienced. I'm not sure if Ambient is going to succeed. The license is half off right now, so it's only going to cost me $20 to onboard one of my devices. Now, the devices that they are onboarding right now are fairly limited. I'll list them on the screen. So you want to make sure that you fit the requirements for this program before you purchase a license. Today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be onboarding my Katera Sense Edge Mini. The process to get it up and running is actually pretty straightforward if you've already configured your device. What you're going to want to do is log into it. You're going to be obtaining the device ID. You're also going to need an API key, and then you're going to be entering that information into the Ambient network. So what I'm going to be doing right now is I'll walk you through the steps. There's not very many of them. This should be a short video. Let's get to it. To onboard our device, the first thing that we want to do is you have to have a license. So this is the Ambient website. I'll make sure I link this down in the description below. Next up, what you want to do is install the app. So the app is available on iOS and Android. I'm installing mine on an Android phone. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and install it and we'll set it up. So here is my app. It's installed, and the last part is to make sure that we can log into the Katera dashboard. Over here, we have the login page. Again, this will be linked in the description below. You want to make sure you can log into this page because we're going to need to get some data from here. So I'm inside the dashboard, and here is my Sense Edge Mini. There's a couple things that we're going to need. We're going to need the ID for this device. If we go under device info, you'll see that I have a device ID. We're also going to need an API key. To get an API key, we're just going to go up here into the top right-hand corner. Going to click on that, and then we're going to go over to account settings. Inside account settings, you'll see a section in the menu up here at the top that says API keys. We're going to go ahead and select that, and we're going to click on generate an API key. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this over into my clipboard. So now that we have the data that we need, back over here into the app, we have a plus sign that we can click up here. And we have a sensor that we can select. So the sensor that we're going to select is going to be the Sense Edge Mini. Going to tap on that. It's going to require the sensor ID, which is going to be the device ID I showed you. It's asking also to put in a token. The token is going to be the API key that we just generated. So I'm going to go ahead and get both of those. Once you have both of those in, you can go ahead and tap on proceed. And now what it wants to do is find my location and then proceed. So the license is successfully added. We can click on view sensors. We're back at the sensors window. It's an indoor sensor, so I'm going to go into the indoor section, and you can see underneath sensors, it's now pulled up my Sense Edge Mini, and it is populating all the data that's going in here. I'm just going to jump back over to the main website for Ambient. Now it's saying offline. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a little bit of time to update. I don't think this is going to happen right away. Okay, so we're online. It did take about an hour for this device to register. In terms of rewards, I don't believe I'll be receiving anything yet. If I go over here into my wallet, I cannot connect my wallet until the token generation event happens. You get that warning right over there. If you scroll down over here, this is where you'll see your accumulation of rewards. On this dashboard, you'll be able to see the tokens that you're claiming over a period of time. Nothing's going to happen yet. It might take some time for this to actually populate. And what I'll do is I'll update my Twitter account showing you the rewards that I get for this device so you can see on how it's progressing. So it's been running for a couple days right now, and what I'll do is I'll just pop up on my screen the dashboard. You can see that my Mini is online. It gives me my license activation date, which was on January 28th. It also has a score, how many streams, and the last rewards that were paid out. It also gives me the last data street date and time. If I go over to my wallet right over here, you can see my total claimable balance right now is 7.17. So if I scroll down a little bit over here, it shows me the sensor that I have available. There's only one right now. Wanted to test this out before I onboard anymore. The token right now is the Ambient token. This is a test token. The token generation event has not happened yet, so nothing is claimable and there's no value. So right now what you're doing is you're accumulating the token in hopes that it's actually going to have some value a little bit later. That's going to be the risk that comes along with this project. And that's how you do it. That's how you can get your air quality devices loaded up and connected to the Ambient network. I hope you found this video useful and an opportunity for you to use your old hardware and get them back online and earning for you again. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.